Hey y'all, what's up? Alright, you know how they would say in slavery days when the black people were slaves? You know, I feel like anyway. Alright, so it went from, because they said before white people were slaves, that's true. So white people were slaves, and then black people became slaves, that's true. What was the black people doing that they became slaves and the white people became their masters? That's true. One. When the black had, the white came and took over, and then the white had. That's true. Yeah. What did the whites learn not to do from the blacks? You want? Sure. The whites, they took over and they became big headed, thinking that they were God because they were called masters and boss. You want? Or they became names that they thought was entitled names. This is true. So it went to the heads. You want? And then they started playing as Jesus. They started playing as Jesus. You see movies that would put them as Jesus. You want? Yeah, when you find out who Jesus is, Jesus was the Antichrist. That's truth. And it's kind of funny. This is what I see is funny. The things that happened in Philadelphia. Right? So, if God is in Philadelphia, where is the Antichrist? Antichrist was in Philadelphia. Sure. They had this white man in Center City. They used to call his name Jesus. And dress and act like he was Jesus and there for the children and had his robe on and his stick, one. And then he got beat up by people. But he ended up in the hospital. You won. Now, he doesn't walk around the area he was walking around in saying he's Jesus. He drives in a vehicle working for one of them driving companies, Uber or Lyft, you won, saying he's Jesus on wheels. He feels safe in the area of Center City because that's where he's always at. That's the truth. Yeah. So, when they do videos, movies, do the Passion of Christ, they had how they made it seem like the children run to him and love him and stuff in them Jesus movies you won. And then why did his friends betray him? Why was he betrayed? Why do people say I don't know him? Why do people claim they did not know this person? They didn't claim. I mean, if you claim you're like somebody, would you claim you're like a good person or a bad person? You want? What is it about the name Jesus?
Hey, I died.
You know the gospel song. You what? Something about the name Jesus. I can't think of it. I can't. We don't. I know it's actually something. Yeah, it's something about the name Jesus. You whatever. They got people. I don't know. I just never really. When I would see, when I go into a church and I see at Pell, man, cross. I used to question it, like, what the fuck? Like, it never made me feel like no emotion of sadness. It was like, the fuck is he doing? and then he went at war. When you go to other places, they have a person crucifix, and some of them have them different skin colors. You want? Some people, what they did was, whatever race they were, they put Jesus with their color. That's true. Yeah. It's in the Bible. God had hair of wool, Jesus. They just said Jesus in some of the Bibles. That's true. Had hair of wool, copper, golden color, copper or golden color skin. That's true. Come on. Now, if Jesus, if we find out, we look into history, and Jesus was the Antichrist, you want, meaning he really was not God. He really was not Christ. He wasn't the one to come to. That's true. People, I was thinking about that. People didn't go to Christ. What happened is that something wrong with somebody, and they would go get Jesus and take Jesus to that person to help that person. It wasn't people coming to Jesus. That's true. Why didn't people go to Jesus? Why? Why did people go get Jesus? Well, to help others. That's true. Why? But we can get back to the white man. Why does a white man have to feel empowered? Now, if you read the Bible, you don't read nothing about presidents. Who made up presidents? Presidents are made up thing. President is not real. Somebody who got into a position to seem like he was over an island or islands, whatever one, because Trump, like, they not a part of the United States.
Whoa.
That's the party supposed to be part of the United States. That's true. He won. So, I mean, what made Trump the president? Who is he? Who is he? His title. His title is blood on DNA title is not a god. That's truth.
Whoa.
Who is he?
Okay.
He played like I'm giving the people what they want. He lost who he was before, because before he would speak everything, because he didn't care about what nobody said. I'm going to go ahead and tell it what it is. I'm going to say what I want to say. I don't care what nobody say. That's how he came off. That's true. Now this. Y'all asked for this, and I'm giving it to y'all. You won't sign off for them to give it to y'all. You want? Who shut him up?
Oh,
What made him shut up? What? Biden? He wasn't saying much when he was in the position of president. That's true. And you got Trump not saying much in the position of president. That's just true. Person now. Come on. Yeah, we went at war. What is a president? You got the first president. Who was the president for the first president? What? What made George Washington? You want? That was great. I thought you was president before him. You want? Yeah. I wonder where. What made this person? What made people come up with being a president? Did they lose their? Hold on, y'all. Did they lose who they were as the people of power that they had? You want to try to, since I'm losing this power, I'm losing the grip of this control that I wanted to have over these people. We're going to change this and have control over more people than what we had and have control over. You want?
Oh my God.
Come on.